Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. My name is Juan. I am 31 years old, I am a psychologist and I was born in Barcelona in Spain. I do this video now because I need to speak. I need to speak about a situation that I lived, that it's not directly to me, but I am involved somehow, and it's turning really bad for everyone. The situation is the follow-up. A friend of mine, his name is Hidgi Chuan. He is a blind martial artist. He is a blind master of martial arts. Has been suffering for years now a campaign of slander and defamation against him. And it's turning really bad. It's turning really bad. He is a colleague, he's a psychologist, and I know him. And I know there's nothing bad in what he does. He tries to do his life as everyone. But I have to explain this story. I want to explain this story because people have to know. The truth has been always there and the people have to know the truth. I will start from the beginning. There is a crazy guy, because there is no other word to express, to describe him. His name is Franz de Bÿl. He is a German guy. He's a musician. He has a very low profile. He's a guy who has been in many troubles. I know he has been in troubles with the alcohol. We have seen that he has troubles with the people. He has hatred speeches. So he has not a good reputation already. But what happened? Oh, right, I explain. This guy was the boyfriend of a girl we know. And what happened basically is that this girl had some problems. And Hidgi is a person who, as he is a psychologist and also he is a Shaolin monk, he has always the commitment to help the people. It's normal. I mean, I am a psychologist as well and I'm turned to help the people. So, what happened? This girl, at some point, through the work, it's normal in the therapy, you realize about things, you gain awareness. She realized by herself that she was living a complete hell. This girl, Jess, she was a bit naive. She was being the victim of this guy because his behavior, I will not reveal everything of their private life. I had some information, but what I can tell you is that he treated her very badly. Very badly. And there you can imagine, an old, frustrated guy, alcoholism, sexual stuff that is not very cool. The guy has been sued, he had to pay fines, hatred speeches, he had to even to delete and remove things he wrote on the internet. So, a guy who has really a low profile. So, with the help of Hidgi, this girl, Jess, realized about this, about all the hell she was living with this man. So she decided to stop, to end, to break up with him. Because I guess it's normal when you gain awarenesses of things, then you just react. It's just a normal process in life. What should have been normal for Franz de Bÿl was to realize what he is and change. That is my, I would say, opinion as a psychologist. But instead of that, what he did is to focus all his hatred, all his frustrations in the person who helped Jess. That is to say, to Mr. Hidgi Chuan. And from there he started to write shit in the internet. I'm sorry for the word, but it's the only word I can find. He started to write insults, he started to write defamation, he started to write lies of any kind, stupidities about him. So, through that, what happened is that nowadays, since years and nowadays, the life of my friend Hidgi Chuan is being destroyed by what this other guy, Franz de Bÿl, has written in the internet. You have to imagine, he is blind, So even if he's capable to do many things, he needs a guide. He needs a person who is with him to help him with this, with that, with some details of the life, some organization and stuff. And he cannot find a guide because the people find out in the internet what this other crazy guy wrote. And then they all leave. I can tell that because I have been witnessing this. Because I have been trying to help him to find a guide. And it's not possible. I'm sorry, but we are a group of people helping him on that. And we are desperate. All of us. It's incredible. It's incredible how this is affecting. No guide, then he cannot do his normal life. And then, as I said, he's a master of martial arts, so he's a teacher. So he has no students now. He cannot have students because of this. And he's a person who does cool stuff in his life. He's a psychologist, he helped people. He's osteopath, so he helped people. He did some humanitarian actions as well. I have been into the social movements back in Barcelona and here in Berlin a little bit, where I live now. And I see, hey, these things are cool. So the guy, Hidgi, he's cool. He tries to help anyone he can. But because of this shit that is in the internet, this other guy, this Franz de Bÿl, focusing these obsessions on him, he cannot have the life he wants to have, which is not even a selfish life. It's what makes me more angry. And it's so unfair. So no guide, no students, no project, no life. And add this to the blindness. And this is destroying his life. And people, you have to know, this Franz de Bÿl, this guy is an obsessive guy. He has the profile, he has frustrations, he's old and alone. He had manipulated a girl to be with him and to do whatever he wanted with her. But the guy is alcoholic. The guy has troubles with people. He has enemies. He speeds on the internet, not only against Hidgi, also against Jess now, because, of course, now she's guilty as well. She's guilty to realize that the other one was an asshole. And then he needs to puke all these things on the internet. He created blogs. He has blogs from himself, personal blogs, where he insulted everyone for free. And then he created anonymous blogs where the profile is fitting so well. And I just need to speak up. And explain this situation. He spoke many times about the handicapped people that he doesn't like, some dirty commentaries about people in wheelchair. So, reminding a bit of what was going on in Germany in the 1930s, in the 1940s. You know what I mean? And this guy pukes all this shit on the internet because he's coward enough not to do it in front of the people, because he knows anyway it's a lie. And even more, I will explain you something else. Because me as a psychologist as well, I like to do research and I like to do cool stuff as much as I can. I know that this guy, Franz de Bÿl, he's acting in collaboration to insult Hidgi with another association, with another people called l'Anti-Orel. They are an association, a group from France, and they have a place in France where they are hosting people to do workshops and so on. And it happened that they did a workshop of something called breatharianism. And they hosted there people who, for 21 days, would teach to other people not to stay 21 days without eating, without drinking even. Only feeding themselves with light. You don't have to be a genius to understand that this is extremely dangerous for the health of the people. And what happened? Happened that a person died there. A person died in this workshop. And the people of l'Anti-Orel, they tried to cover this. They didn't want to reveal this fact. And I know, because I was in contact with him, that Mr. Hidgi Chuan, was the person who revealed that to the police, to reveal that to the authorities. And I will say more. I know that the people of Lantiorel were in collaboration with the person of this wall of breatharianism, because myself, I investigated as well. I did research about breatharianism, and I even went to a place where they gather all together, and I only met people who were very badly here, very sick, I'm sorry. I know how they promote the way of eating, the way of doing, and it's completely unbalanced. There are some people who are even proposing to eat a lot once every 3 or 4 days, and if you do the complete research, you will see that fits a lot with the profile of the anorexia nervosa. And that's very serious. These people are teaching people to be ill. And that people are at the same time in collaboration with another crazy guy, Franz de Bÿl. A guy who is insulting someone who just helped somebody. It's incredible. It's really incredible. And people, I need to speak, I need to tell you, me and my friends and I, we are trying to help as much as we can. We know that Hidgi doesn't have a guide, so we help him because he has a life, and what he does is cool. So some of us, we are sometimes not going to work for 2 or 3 days because we need to help him, because we want to help. And we suffer seeing him suffering. We see his agony and we suffer. I cannot sleep well on this. And I cannot imagine, can you imagine how is my friend? How is Hidgi living this? I just want to give this and to give to the people the truth. A crazy guy named Franz de Bÿl couldn't accept that he didn't behave correctly with his girlfriend, that he was a monster, that he fell into alcohol and his frustrations ate him from the inside. And when this woman started to realize that that was not love, but mistreatment and harassment against her person, she and the guy who helped her, Hidgi Chuan, were completely attacked and victims of a slander and defamation campaign on the internet by this guy, because he has nothing else to do. The guy is broke, so he can spend a lot of time on the internet. Anyway, he just, as far as I know, he just plays music and not a lot, and drinks a lot, and that's all. And for that, the people are suffering. No guide. My friend cannot find a guide, cannot find students, cannot do the project of his life. He deserves to have a life. All right. So it's a bit long, sorry. I think I repeated myself a little bit at some point, but I just want to let all of you know, all the people who arrived to this channel of mine, that this is a slander campaign, that this is all a disgusting lie, and that we are just trying to help somebody who is a victim of a crazy person, a person who hates handicapped people. Because Hidgi is blind, but he does cool stuff. The other one is not handicapped, but he doesn't do anything. So, yeah, it's normal. The guy is jealous. The guy cannot accept that a blind person is better than him, or that does better or cooler stuff than him. Because, I don't know, because he is weak and he has a poor psychology, I would say. So that's all. You can check out by yourself, but you have to know the truth, and that's the truth. Thanks for listening, and bye-bye.